What is going on, guys? Just in brand new information on the new Erangel, the changes that they announced not too long ago. They're doing an Erangel remaster for anyone that doesn't already know. And I know a lot of people are nervous, including myself. How dare they touch our precious map? What a lot of people still consider to be the best map. I've already taken a quick look at these changes. I couldn't help myself. I literally just got this email not even 15 minutes ago, and I could tell you I am very excited. It doesn't look like there's anything major crazy they're changing, which is nice. They're keeping the map pretty much the same, but they are touching on some locations. And the first location, we're going to go through a bunch of screenshots, so I'll show you guys everything that we got. And first location, if you can't tell what area this is probably one of my most hated areas on Erangel, and they're actually getting rid of it. If you guys can't tell, it's Watertown. They got rid of Watertown, which is amazing, and they're turning it into something called the Boneyard. And this is the screenshot. We have a couple of screenshots. We have some before and after, so we're going to go through them all. So as you can see, this is the old, what would be the old Watertown, and changing it. It looks like it's going to be a lot more lootable now. No more wading through 3 feet of water. Got some pretty decent structures all around. Looks like it might actually be, somewhere worth dropping. Pretty cool. Look at a little area in the distance. You can see ruins over there. Well done though. I like it. I think this is 1,000 times better than the crappy old Watertown. I know some people probably are going to be upset. You can never, appease everyone with changes, but I think this is a banging change. This looks good. I am excited about this. So that's the first change. On to, what is this? This is before picture of Malta or after? This is the after picture of Malta. They gave me a whole bunch of kind of before and afters. I believe this is Malta, and it looks a bit different. I can't tell you exactly, but there will be a before and after. So this is the new Malta, and they changed it quite a bit once again, as you can see. You can't. There's a bunch of stuff that isn't rendered. I think there's supposed to be buildings over here. I'm assuming they're just they just kind of rendered in the Malta section. So if you see stuff in the distance and you're like, hey, wait a second, there should be a buildings at this intersection, and blah blah blah. There's obviously should be a bridge there. I think they just kind of want you to focus on this area here. So this is the new Malta. Looks like they added a bunch of these warehouses, changed some of the buildings, obviously, and looks pretty good. This is Malta again. I believe this is like a little kind of river going through here. You can kind of see. I think this is this area here that we're looking at, maybe. Yeah, so there's a diner, and then there's a river here. So you're looking at, this is the diner. So this is the area over here that we're looking at, and then it's this next photo, this set of buildings. And it's kind of cool. Interesting change. This is another one of Malta. This one is, let me see, the 2 barns there. So that would be, trying to pinpoint where it is here. That would be over here. I'm not seeing where that is. It is in Malta, obviously, though. Pretty cool. Oh, here we go. So we got the before and after on the top of the screen. So this one's the before. So this is the before picture of Malta. And this is going to be the after. Let me see if I can go back and forth really quick to show you. So before and after. Before and after. And maybe I'll edit it in a little, put them on the screen together so you could see at the same time. So pretty cool. Interesting that it looks like they're, at first glance, it looked like they were getting rid of buildings, but it looks like they actually just kind of reorganize them. It looks like there's actually more buildings. They're like different buildings. I don't know. I'd have to go through it. It looks like they're more organized now. You got kind of like this northeast block. You have this other kind of, block here. Like they're a bit more organized. I know comp players are probably going to love this because it's easy to call these out. You got guys like the southeast section here, southwest section, northeast, northwest, that kind of thing. But it looks pretty cool. I'm digging it. Got this farm field section up here. I can't really tell, but it looks like there might be some playable area. I know before this was really hard to play, but it looks like it might be a bit more playable now. If these are actually like kind of like divots here, which they might actually be a bit more playable. Looks like there's definitely a bit more cover than where was the before one? Obviously, quite a bit more cover than the previous one. So that's Malta. They really did add a whole bunch down here too. Yeah, they added these basically this whole bunch of buildings. So it should be interesting. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, next up we got this is actually the before and after of ruins. You can see the boneyard in the corner here. You can see a huge difference. I don't think they changed much on ruins, or did they? Yeah, actually, hang on. Oh yeah, they did quite a bit. So this is the after ruins. There's quite a bit more. And this is the before. So after, before. And obviously you can see Watertown is completely gone, which is great. Even changed this little island in the middle. I don't think they did anything to the bridge or this island or this compound up here. But yeah, ruins definitely looks quite a bit different. A lot more cover, it looks like. Obviously the boneyard, as they're calling it. Former Watertown looks really good too. I'm liking this so far. And secret rooms. So I don't have much information on this besides these little screenshots they're giving me. I can't really tell. You guys look down on the map. That is a pretty hard location to pinpoint exactly where that is. Maybe somebody in the comments can do a little research, and if you think you know where it is, make sure you post it out. And you're gonna find these little keys around. And this is Stauber, another pretty massive change. This is the after picture. You see, there's this huge observatory now. Not to be confused with the other one. I know there's like a one closer to like Gatka, like that golf ball. They call it the golf ball. It's basically like a mini observatory, but this is a bigger one. And there's a lot of buildings right in this area. You see these giant warehouses. Definitely pretty big change here too. This is a big building too. You can see there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 or 5 floors going up here. So you can imagine this is probably a pretty big building, probably not doing it too much justice. There's like the overhead view, and I think it's going to give us yeah, look at the before and after. So this is the before. That's the after. Crazy amount of difference. They just got rid of all of those ruins. I think this is much better, much better. People are going to like this. Fighting in these ruins and looting in these ruins is always kind of meh. And I always felt like this was actually, I think, the second time they redid this area. The first time they added a bunch of stuff. It was even more barren before. But it always felt like this was a bit disorganized. It was just like, let's put a random set of buildings here, and just some ruins. It didn't really make any sense. And then there's like this random little guard tower thing here. So feels like it makes more sense now. If that makes sense. It feels like more like it's part of the map. Pretty cool. And I think that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. So we got some pretty major changes. I'm liking the fact that there isn't anything crazy. Like they're just redoing the areas. People were concerned they were going to mess with bridges. They were going to do this. They were going to do that. But it looks like they're just redoing some of the areas. I'm very happy. If these are the only changes that they're doing, I can definitely live with that. Now the secret room thing, I'm not too sure about. How many there'll be, or where there'll be, that kind of thing. Like I said, if you recognize this area, let me know. The only other thing that I'm not too sure about is if you look at go back to the beginning of this video, and when I play the trailer, it says something about the map being dynamic. So I'm not exactly sure what that means. If there's going to be some kind of if it's going to be dynamic weather, the zone's going to be dynamic, I am not sure. So that's another thing to touch on, what exactly it means by being a dynamic map. So that should be. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Let me know if you are excited as I am for this new Erangel. I believe the release date is middle of October. I think it's like October 14th, around then. So we should get this on the PC test servers probably in the next 2 weeks, I'm assuming. Usually they do pretty soon after they announce it. So I would look for it on the PC servers in about 2 weeks. Let me know what you guys think. Guys, a free way to support me is to go to accounts.pubg.com, the creator appreciation program, and link my creator code FADE101. It is super, super easy to do. Just got to scroll down, find my name, FADE101. Hit it there, hit submit, boom, done. Appreciate it, guys.